What's up, everybody? Thank you for stopping by the channel. Today we are going to be going over week 12 of my ADF journey. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it right after this intro. Alright guys, so for this video we're out back in my backyard. The grass has been freshly cut. It's dying a little bit, but that's because of the sun. But let's go ahead and get into why you guys are here. Let's talk food right now, guys. Let's talk food. So we are in week 12, right? This covers July 24th through July 30th. So we're coming up on the end of month 3. Okay, this is pretty exciting. You know, just the consistency with everything. So look forward to that video of the month 3 wrap up of my thoughts. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the food. So now, if you watch my last few videos, I forget which one it was in. Actually, I think it was the last one. I had Hangry Joe's. It's a new place that just opened up. I had it again. Yep, I had it again. So I went back because the food was good. So I went back and I got me some more. I tried the fries this time. They were good. You know, just they got a little seasoning on them, but outside of that, they were, you know, regular fries. Regular, not the crinkly fries, but you know, regular fries. You see the picture. I did get those wings, those barbecue wings again. Those were good again. I'm just so fascinated with the sweet and the hot because I got barbecue wings, but they're like severely spicy hot. All of these leaves are hitting me, but I'm trying to stay in the shade. Moving on again with my ice cream sandwich. I love these things. They're so good. Then me and my wife went to the National Harbor. If you're from the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, you know what that is. So we went down to the harbor. They have like restaurants, hotels, casino. They have all types of stuff down there. If you're ever in the Washington DC area, I invite you to go check it out. It's a cool little spot to chill out at. To start off, we had some buffalo cauliflower bites. I ate some of that. This dip, baby, this dip was good. My wife had ordered this, so I had some. We all had some actually, but that was really good. And if you guys want to know the name of the restaurant, comment below, just let me know, and I will tell you, because we eat at so many different places, I can't keep track of them all. And you know, if it's not amazingly good food or it's not my favorite place, I'm not gonna remember the name, but I can always figure out the name for you and leave it in a comment if you want to know. Okay, so that was the apps. And for my main meal, I had this shrimp and grits. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I love shrimp and grits. If it's on the menu and we're going somewhere, I'm trying the shrimp and grits. That's just what's going to happen. So I had the shrimp and grits. They came with greens. All of it was good. Was it as good as another place that I've eaten shrimp and grits at? It was just average, right? It wasn't like I need to go back and eat these shrimp and grits. It wasn't that good, okay? But it was decent enough to say I had these shrimp and grits and it was good. So I had that. And I had a margarita. The drinks here were disgusting. The alcoholic beverages in this place were disgusting. Do not go there to drink. The drinks will not be good, okay? And I had a margarita. That was the empty glass. The glass was only empty because I was thirsty and I felt like I was paying $10 for a margarita, so I might as well just drink it. So I drank it, okay, but it was nasty. And then I just had water after that. All right, moving on to the 26th. I had some Popeyes. Sometimes you're just craving Popeyes, like, and it's right around the corner. So I had some Popeyes for lunch. It was delish. I always get biscuits, I always get fries, and I always get the wings. I'll rarely get like a breast or anything from there. I love the wings. So I get the wings. I normally get the 5-piece wings with some fries, and then I got 2 biscuits. So I got this chicken sandwich because it was a new chicken sandwich and I had never had it. It was nasty to me. I will never get it again. I did not eat it all. I literally had 1 bite and I was like, this is disgusting. Please stop trying to be like Chick-fil-A. It's a huge mess. It was bad. Now maybe you've had it and it's good. Maybe I just had a bad batch. I don't know, but this was nasty. The bread was soggy. The chicken was soggy. Like, everything was soggy. It was nasty. I had an apple pie, which is good. Always good from there. So that was for what I had for lunch on the 26th. What I had for din was Crafty Crab. You guys know I love Crafty Crab. I had the regular margarita that I normally get. It's called a Cadillac margarita. I had my regular shrimp basket, fried shrimp with some cocktail sauce. Instead of potatoes this time, I got corn. I was in a corn mood. The corn is really good. So I got some corn, and then I got my crafty bag, my bag boil. I did not have shrimp in this bag. I only had the crab legs. So I had 2 clusters of the crab legs, and that was it for that day, guys. That's all I had. Moving on to the 28th. Starting off with lunch, I had Charlie's to eat, and that's just a regular sandwich with a regular fry, some ketchup, and a large strawberry lemonade to drink. My wife went to Subway. She got me some cookies. It's been a long time since I had cookies from Subway. I was like, oh, you going to Subway? Can you give me some cookies? She was like, yeah, I can get you some cookies. So she got me some cookies. She ate some of my cookies, but I'm okay with that. So I got the white chocolate macadamia nut. I'm actually allergic to macadamia nuts and almonds, but I guess because it's not, you know, they don't put a lot in them, I can eat them. And if I start to itch, I'll just take a Benadryl. And then I had the oatmeal raisin cookies, which are delish. Those are probably, I want to say they're my favorite, but I teeter-totter between both the oatmeal raisin and the macadamia nuts, so I can't really give y'all my favorite. I'm just gonna say both of them are my favorite. I did have a Gatorade to drink. I love the grape Gatorade. If you've been watching, you know this. And so, okay, story time. So you all know, if you've been watching the videos, that my dad just recently passed, and he passed on the 5th. The funeral was on the 22nd, last Saturday. So with all that, my wife and one of my good friends, we had already had a trip planned to go up to Rockville, just to kind of go up and do some stuff up there, spend a night in a hotel. And they were, you know, it was kind of just the thing that I needed to kind of take my mind off of everything that has happened in my life up to this point, right? And I was really grateful for it. So I had a good time. It was great. So the food that you'll be seeing is all based out of Rockville or Bethesda, and it was great. And I say all of that to say that basically for this weekend, from the 28th on to the 30th, I did not do ADF. I just ate consistently. But what I will tell you is to stay tuned to week 13, because I'll tell you what I did in preparation. Well, not necessarily in preparation for this weekend, but what I did after this weekend occurred to kind of make up for it. So check out week 13 so you'll know what I did in order to make up for it, okay? So it won't be any skip days in this, just putting you up front aware, so you're aware. So we went to Rockville that night and we had some pizza. What you see is a blurry box. Guys, I don't know what's going on with me with taking pictures of the food. I don't know why I'm getting blurry pictures, but I promise to double check it in the future to make sure I've captured the picture appropriately. So you can see the knife that I use, but there is a pizza in there. I did not eat all of it. It was not as good as it could have been. You know, it wasn't as good as it could have been. It was okay. It wasn't off the charts. I had some lemonade to drink, and then we went out that night, and I had a margarita at this one place and some nachos with chicken on it. I am so sad that my wife could not eat this because it had chicken on it, because it was really good. The friend that went with us ate some of it as well, said the same thing. Okay, good nachos at this place, and this place is right around the hotel, like literally maybe 600 feet away from the hotel. So we kind of stay in that hotel a lot. We've never eaten at that place, but we will go back to the hotel, so we probably will end up eating this again. And we asked the waiter, he said we can get it out chicken, so my wife will probably end up eating it the next time, and she will understand how good it was. We then went further out. This is like the same night, like after midnight, and I had this beer, and I don't know how many of you drink beer, but I had this. It wasn't good. It was my first time trying it. I won't be drinking it again, but I imagine that people love this thing. I just did not. I'm not typically a beer drinker. I mean, I haven't even mentioned beer in any of my videos, so you know, I know that I can't drink this now. I did have some wings while we were there. That's a picture there. But, you know, they were just okay wings. Nothing to scream home about, right? Okay. Moving on to the 29th, guys. Oh, my goodness. What you see pictured here is cake type cookie with ice cream in the middle, and then another butter cake cookie type thing on the outside, so it made like a cookie sandwich. This thing right here, guys, oh my goodness, this thing right here was so good, I don't even have words. It came from a place, remember, I only remember places that I have really, really good food, okay? So it came from a place called Big Bear. It's called Baked Bear, and it's out in Bethesda. It's either in Bethesda or Silver Spring. This was all in the same weekend, so it's somewhere out there. If you ever get a chance to go to a Baked Bear near you, or you're here, you go to the Baked Bear and you get yourself one of these. It is so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so moving on from Baked Bear, I had some wings. These were good. I forget the name of the restaurant. It was okay. The mashed potatoes were good. The salmon, this was salmon covered with some type of green and some sauce. It was okay. You know, it was edible. It wasn't nasty. It was flavorful. It was good. Would I have to go back? Not necessarily, you know, not necessarily. So that was good. I had this corn. It's supposed to be Mexican street corn. Don't get it. I like to try Mexican street corn whenever I go to different places, but this right here was not. It wasn't what I was expecting. Okay, so that was for what we had for lunch. So moving on to dinner, we went to a Mexican place. It was okay. I just got chicken quesadilla, as you see pictured here, and it was just okay. You know, nothing to write home about or anything like that. It was just okay. After that, we wanted dessert. Excuse me. After that, we wanted dessert, and so we went to this place called Miss Toya's Creole Kitchen or something. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so you saw that I only got like a chicken quesadilla there, right? So when we went here, I got a hurricane drink. Good. It was really good. I did get the shrimp and grits, baby. When I tell you that these shrimp and grits are off the chain, They are good. If you are ever around one of these Miss Creole's kitchen, listen, comment below if you want to know the actual name and I will tell you. These shrimp and grits are worthy of a trip anywhere. They that good. So I had the shrimp and grits, as you can see there. I did have a dessert. It was a banana Foster cake. I typically like banana Fosters. This was not good. The ice cream was vanilla, so I ate that. But the cake, well, the bananas were good, but that cake, don't do it. Don't do it. That does it for this week. Now, one thing that I want to mention is that before I get into the weight and everything, is that for the women out there, I was on during this weekend, like it was like half of the week, but the last half of the week. So I was on, so that plays a factor. And also playing a factor is me coming off of ADF from that Friday on into the weekend. So keep that in mind when I read off the results for the my weigh-in this week. Just keep that in mind. So this was from July 24th through, July 30th. And I weighed in before at 600, God, not 600, guys, 262.5 pounds with a fat percentage of 50.6. That weekend, it ended on the 31st. I weighed in at 263.4 pounds and a 50.5 fat percentage. That is a 0.9 gain. Yes, you heard it right. You heard me say it correctly. That is a 0.9 gain. Okay? So it's okay. Last week it was 0.8 down. This week is 0.8 up. It's okay, guys. I did something different this week, and like I said, I was on, so that could be playing a factor too. A lot of things could be playing a factor in this week as far as the weigh-in. So I'm not going to take it hard. I'm going to keep trucking. I like what I'm doing. The next video coming up will be, and I'm actually going to film it right after this. It's going to be the month of July's overview. Go ahead and check that out so you can see how I did for month 3. And guys, you know how I like to end every video. If I can do this, you can for sure. So I will see you in the next one, guys.